Alright guys, and welcome to a completely different video. So one of the boys in my team did suggest to me to ask my dad if he could record the game so he could see what he's like during a game, and he said yes. So this is the game, this is our team Carrick Colts, and we're actually 1-0 down at this point, as they did score straight from kick-off, as they are on attack again, and they do actually go on and score. You do see the net kind of move, the ball went in the back of the net. But this video is just to let you guys see what we are as a team and what I'm like kinda. As Lom played a short free kick to Decky swung it in and one of their players put it in for an own goal. So I did actually start out in left mid, but we went 2-0 down, so I got put straight into centre back, so we try not to concede anymore. As out of focus, Dawson does go 1-on-1, he does shoot, keeper saves it but does get the rebound. That's 2 each, so we did, it was like 10 minutes in and it was 2 each, so we got back in the game pretty quickly after being 2-0 down. Here's another out of focus shot from James, scoring, putting it under the keeper. That's us 3-2 up in like 15 minutes, so we're 2-0 down, 2 minutes, 15 minutes in, we're now 3-2 up. As they do hit the bar, and that wasn't even unlucky, he wasn't trying to shoot, but Lom punts up a free kick, the keeper comes out, takes out the ball, and Dawson was quite hurt for a while. Reece gets the rebound, shoots, but it does go wide from outside the box, and Decky does get played in. He does try and I don't know if he tried to cut that back or shoot, but he did hit it with his left and the keeper saved it pretty easily. But we do have a corner now, as Reece was in there for a header, like the smallest man in the park, did win the header and the keeper saved it. He almost fumbled it into his own net, and here is Kilbirnie on the attack. Rico did clear it up, I go up with the header, win it, comes to Reece, Reece chests it down, plays it down the wing, Decky's there, Decky kinda, I think he tried to flick it over the man, but it did get a corner out of it. Nothing came of the corner, I was there on the free kick. As they do swing it in, everyone's running into the box. It comes to one of their players, he touches it down for another one of their players, and Has makes a really good save down to his right as Lom does clear it out for a throw in. Here's James with a nutmeg. Here is Dawson on the far side holding it up. He does play it down the wing to Reece. Reece gets it, he swings it in to the edge of the box to Lom. He tries to take on his man, but he does get tackled and it does go out for a throw. Here's Dawson on the edge of the box. He does drive into the box and he does get fouled, and that is a penalty. There was not really any shouts for a penalty because everyone knew it was going to be a penalty, and Lom puts it by the keeper. And James with a throw in down to Decky. Decky tries to flick it over his man. He does, but then he kind of loses control of it and it does go out for a throw in. And then nothing happens of that, as I do go up for a header, I win it. It comes to Penman. Penman gives it to Ewan, the new boy. Penman plays it up. He kind of just punts that up. I think it was meant to be for Decky, but it wasn't a very good ball. Reece on the wing here does slide tackle his man and he kind of falls down like a sack of tatties. Here's Jack Conley, does ride one tackle and goes through another. He actually played good that game. In fact, he scored a goal, but my dad missed it. It was the best goal out of all of them, and he missed it, but oh well. So Lom in the midfield put under pressure as he misplaces his pass. It did come to the man I was marking as I stand him up, but he does play it through, and it looks like an easy one for Has, but it does end up into a 50-50 as Penman does eventually clear it out. Lom does lose out in the header, but Ewan does punt it up to Decky. Decky wins a good flick on to Lom. Lom runs and he just keeps on going, he decides to shoot, and he shoots, he tries to place it in the far corner, but the keeper does make a good save and it does go out for a corner. Lom now in the ball again as it does come out to Penman. Penman takes on his man with his, takers. He does take him on again, he swings it in and it does come to Reece. He headers it and the keeper actually made another good save there as he does collect it after that. And here is a corner which was swung into Reece. Reece headers it and the keeper makes another save. It was straight at him, so it was an easy save for the keeper, but one of their players, number 6, is crowded out as Dawson does get the tackle in. Dawson takes on his man, he does go towards the wing, he does keep on going. His man tries to push him off the ball, but Dawson gives him a wee nudge and he goes down like he just does not care anymore. As you can clearly see, he doesn't care. As Reece on the wing does take on his man, he does swing it in with his left foot, comes to Decky. Decky tries to get a shot away, he does fall to Dawson but doesn't fall kindly to him and he does smash that well over the bar. And here's a rare touch for me. It does come over the top and I do header it out. And as a defender you can header it anywhere and get a well done, unlike Penman here who should have scored with his header, but unfortunately for him he didn't. Lom plays it through to Kane. Kane on the park for about 30 seconds, does slot it by the keeper for his first goal of the game, as his first one was an own goal. But Penman out in the left wing does play it into Kane. Kane plays it first time out to Jed. Jed tries this about 1,000 times in training and it never works. He tried it once in a match and it worked. Played it into Lom. Lom crossed it in to Reece and Reece slotted it by the keeper. And here's pretty much the exact same goal as Lom crosses into Reece and Reece slots it by the keeper. It was pretty much 2 goals in 2 minutes for Reece, the exact same goal. As a rare touch for me as I did ask to go further up the pitch because we were winning like 8-3, as I do speed it up because Penman did give it to Ewan. Ewan lost it, they punted it up, we punted it back up, Dawson gave it to Lom. You can't really see what's happening, but Lom did get pushed over, and I think my dad would even agree that that's a penalty.
How is that not a penalty, by the way?
I think the ref was just feeling sorry for them at this time because we're literally winning like 8-3 or something. But Reece does take on his man on the wing. He does pass it back to Lum. Lum does swing it in after he takes a touch. Does swing it into Kane. Kane headers it, but he probably should have scored that. But it did go wide of the goal as Kane does outmuscle his man. He does try and dribble by his man to shoot, but he never reshot, and it does go wide. Now I was getting quite annoyed at this time because I had barely had a touch of the ball the whole game. I was just wanting a touch of the ball as Lum does play it over the top to Penman. Penman tries to cross it in, but does get blocked for a corner, and the quickest full time whistle ever. So we did end up winning like 9-3, and here is our final league table. We did play 18 games. As you can see, we did finish third. We are Carrick Colts. I actually forgot to mention that we are the white team in this game, but oh well, probably figured that out. So we did finish third. We did finish 3 points off of promotion place, but oh well, I think it's going to be one big league anyway next year. So yeah, if you do want more of these videos, please leave a like, and it is the end of the season, so it will be back next season if you guys do want it. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.